In this corner, scales that shimmer, eyes that never blink. Survivors of prehistoric oceans. They're the silent swimmers, the deep-sea shadows, the slippery legends of the blue. Make way for the undisputed rulers of the water, the fish. And in the opposite corner, smaller, meaner, louder. They crawl through your walls, fly past your face, and outnumber you by the trillions. They were here before us. They'll be here long after us. Give it up for the true masters of the dirt, the sky, and your nightmares. The insects, two titans of nature. A battle that spans land, air, and sea. And only one question stands at the center of this evolutionary showdown. Who has more, fish or insects? Not strength, not power, not beauty. We're talking pure numbers. Raw population, head count, bug-to-fish ratio. Is it close? Or is it an embarrassing wipeout? Let's dive in. Round 1. The fishy frontline. We start in the water because Earth is a water world. About 71% of the planet's surface is covered by oceans. You've got rivers slashing through continents, lakes like mirrors in the mountains, and swamps so thick they smell like old secrets. And in all of that, fish. Lots and lots of fish. Scientists have identified over 34,000 distinct fish species. And that number keeps growing every year as new ones pop up in underwater volcanoes or deep trenches where light hasn't touched in centuries. Some are massive, like the whale shark, clocking in at 40 feet long. Some are weird, like the blobfish, which looks like it lost its will to live sometime in the Paleozoic. Some glow in the dark. Some shoot jets of water to knock prey out of the air. Some even climb trees. Yeah, the mudskipper exists, nature's prank on gravity. And in terms of individual population, estimates suggest we could be looking at trillions of fish alive at any given time. Just one species, the bristlemouth, might number in the hundreds of trillions by itself. They're like the filler episodes of the ocean. Ubiquitous, low budget, but technically part of the main story. In fact, in some square kilometers of ocean, there could be billions of fish suspended in that water column. It's hard to visualize. That's like every person on Earth crammed into your bathtub, plus their cousins. So yeah, fish aren't just chilling. They're dominating the aquatic census. But hold on, before you hand them the crown, let's meet the other side. Round 2. The bug horde rises. Now let's head to the land. And open a closet. Lift a rock. Check your windowsill. Scratch your leg. You are never more than a few feet away from an insect. They are in your walls, in your food, in your dreams. The current count? Over 1 million named insect species. And that's just the beginning. Experts estimate the real number is somewhere between 5 to 10 million species, most of which we've never studied. Probably because they're too small, too hidden, or too horrifying. And individual insects? Get ready to lose sleep. Estimated total, 10 quintillion. That's 10,000, 10 billion billion. To put it in perspective, if every human on Earth got their own private army of 1.25 million insects, we'd still have leftovers. You can't win this with logic. You can't win this with nets. You can't even swat fast enough. Insects don't just outnumber you. They outvote you, outbreed you, and probably own most of the biological real estate on Earth. 1 square mile of forest might contain more than 100 million ants. There are more termites in the world than all birds and mammals combined. Mosquitoes have evolved so many times, they could be considered the Pokemon of the bug world. Every tree, every crack, every grain of soil, insects live there. They dominate the air with dragonflies and wasps. They dominate the land with beetles, ants, grasshoppers. And just to rub it in, they've even conquered the water with aquatic bugs like water boatmen and diving beetles. Fish have water. Insects have everywhere else. Round 3. Is it close? Okay, time for the final showdown. We've got fish swimming in numbers that reach the trillions. A wide variety, huge presence. And in their domain, the oceans, they're basically gods. But then, we have the insects. Not just trillions, quintillions. In numbers so vast, so completely beyond what we can grasp, that we just call them countless, and move on with our day. So is it close? Not even slightly. This is a massacre. It's like fish brought a trident to a nuclear swarm fight. They never stood a chance. Insects don't just win, they obliterate. They make up 80% of all known animal species. They've survived 5 mass extinctions. They were here before fish had jaws. Let that sink in. They were here before jaws were cool. They've seen the rise and fall of the dinosaurs. They saw mammals take over. And they are watching us now, quietly, patiently, probably while building a nest in your air conditioner. Who rules the earth? So yeah, fish are amazing. They're graceful, beautiful, ancient. They belong to a mysterious world we still barely understand. But insects? Insects are everywhere. They are legion. They are evolution's favorite child. And they've been on this planet longer than almost anything else still crawling. They're not just survivors. They're conquerors. So next time you swat a fly, take a moment. Salute your opponent. Because you didn't just smack an annoying bug. You declared war on a species that outnumbers you 1,000,000,000. And trust me, they're keeping score. The ocean may be vast, but the earth is theirs. So as you close your eyes tonight, and something brushes your arm, don't panic. It's just the rightful owner checking on their property. Hi, if you made it this far, consider subscribing for more animal contents, and I just want to say, I love you, and see you in the next video.